Hello everybody, I'm David Pren, and this is Scott Kopang, our CEO. When Doug Lindstrom and I founded Point of Wealth Systems, we had a clear vision to enable financial security for millions of hardworking Americans. Today we're going to show you and introduce the Point of Wealth system and the Point of Wealth Register. It is, if you will, a cash register for modern financial services, a reverse ATM, converting cash into electronic funds. The cash compensated market, or cash compensated consumer out there, is one of our target markets. Think about the restaurant and bar industry. 13 million workers, estimated $50 billion per year that's paid out in cash compensation. Now today we've seen a ton of great innovation and a bunch of great companies here, and almost all of them revolve around electronic currency, which is obviously the way that things are going. However, there's a recent FDIC study that came out that showed that over the last 2 years, cash held by individuals and businesses has increased over 13%. We convert that cash into electronic funds.
Point of Wealth Systems presented at the demo conference last fall, and we were proud to receive recognition that it was one of 5 most promising products, technologies, and companies out of the 70 that presented. We're very pleased to be here today to let you know that we're launching our first machines this month, and we're building out the infrastructure to roll out 25,000 machines over the next few years. We're also here seeking strategic partnerships and value-added relationships with banking, manufacturing, and retail, and we're looking for additional funds to accelerate our growth. Think back to the cash compensated group that Dave was talking about. They have a very real need. They need safe, convenient, and affordable access to electronic financial services. The 13 million people that just work in the bar and restaurant industry alone take home $137 million a day in cash. So far, no problem. The problem becomes, what do they do with the cash? First, it's very easy to spend cash if you have it in your wallet or your purse. Secondly, it's not very safe to carry cash with you. And third, if you do have a bank account, it often becomes an enormous hassle to get to the bank and fill out the deposit slips, etc. We also want you to consider for a moment that the restaurant industry workers rarely get benefits or retirement accounts provided by their employer.
So we've designed the POWR kiosk to address those needs and the needs of the tens of millions of working people in this country that are either unbanked or underserved. What we found is that whether it's a $70,000 a year bartender or somebody making $300 a week cashing a check without a bank account, the needs are oftentimes very similar. They tend to mesh. At the backbone of all of that is the need to get into this new market of electronic currency to make convenience and to save money. We're able to do that. Let's take a look at how the Point of Wealth kiosk can address some of those issues. I'm done at the end of my shift and I have cash in hand, or I've just cashed my check and I have a kiosk that I go to normally in my neighborhood. I walk up, I log in with a user ID and a PIN, and then I get a menu here. Now I can deposit to checking, savings, an IRA, which if they don't have one, we will open for them, and they can actually open an IRA on the machine. Education savings account also. Then you say prepaid top-up. They can top up to debit cards, phone cards, cellular minutes. There's bill pay. They can actually use cash to pay bills right through the machine, right there at work before they ever leave. Deals of the day. Let me just say that deals of the day is, in essence, the ability to purchase items online with cash. Our consumers can go to our machine, use cash, purchase items, and have them drop shipped to their home. Those are some of the things. But let me do this. Let me go ahead and deposit here. And I'm going to go ahead and deposit to my IRA. And I'm going to put $20 for my money I made today. If I can get it in here. And I'm going to hit next, and I'm going to go ahead and print a receipt, even though automatically on every transaction an email is generated with all transaction information and sent to that customer. Here's my receipt. Now you ask, where does the cash go when it goes into the machine? Our placement partners actually take the cash from the machine on a nightly basis and deposit with their business deposit. We debit their account at night, and that's how the money moves. We place these kiosks where our target consumer works, shops, and in some cases even where they live. making it the most convenient way for anyone to be able to access any of these services.
Point-of-wealth system sees the unbanked and underserved market as a very vast one that's been often ignored by the mainstream financial services institutions, or worse yet, exploited by excessive fees. Research has shown that the main barrier to these people banking in the traditional method is they feel, I just don't have enough money to matter. We make it easy for them to get into the modern financial systems, and we provide them with options in a fair and convenient manner. Our goal is to enable these people to take control of their finances and to build a financial future for themselves.
So if you provide financial services, we give you an opportunity to get a relationship going with the consumer early on in their income growth curve. If you're an online retailer, we get a person with cash in hand and we give them the ability to purchase your goods and services with cash. I can't imagine a better way to target and capture this large audience.
So you might ask, how do we make money? We charge small, flat transaction fees when users use the system. We get affiliate fees when products and services are sold. We also have on-screen video advertising as well as online advertising. So if you provide financial products to the consumers, we'd love to sit down and talk to you about how the POWR kiosk can help.
Point-of-wealth systems, the point-of-wealth register, converting cash to electronic funds, and our members to your customers. Simple, easy, POWR. Thank you very much.